In case you haven't noticed, I don't like to get too dolled up for these videos. I don't even like to comb my hair or making sure my beard looks okay. I only wear my glasses because it's the only way I can tell the camera's on. The reason being is I try to keep it pure. You know, I don't want any superficiality. You got the same rock background in each video. Boring, I know, but I want to stay consistent. I tried a Socrates look when I first started out with the big bushy beard and hair all over the place. Tried to get people to get the idea that, you know, I was trying to look like a Grecian philosopher, you know. Nobody caught on too much. All I got was insults from shills. But that's how it is these days, right? I am hopeful, because I know they exist, that there are a lot of people out there that are real. You know how you're watching this video? And over here, to my left, your right, is a line of videos with thumbnails? Guess what? Half of them are so paid for and likely put out there by the FBI, the CIA. You know, you want as paranoid as you can get from way across the other side of the world. They pay for people to say things right to your face as if they're one of you, talking about issues that matter to you, and spin it with disinformation. Half of these videos right here in this line are disinformation agents. Half of them, really. Especially if you are somebody that is interested in this and you're hunting around for, you know, conspiracy vids and trying to work out 9/11 truth or anything about Barack Obama or anything serious. So your search gets that rolling with what you're interested in, and sometimes it'll be 100% disinformation because they want to shut you down. They know that you're a person that's looking for truth, and so your options for hunting around for truth are just to take you down all these rabbit holes and into the woods where the Bigfoots live. And then it's just like, really? I have learned all kinds of things in the last 2 years that I would have just called paranoia until now. I mean, I had no idea what a lockdown the secret big money people have on property and the legal system. The IRS can supersede any legal procedure. They don't even have to go to court to do their things, and the court can't stop them. You know what that means? The country's a joke. It means the country's a cartoon, an animated cartoon, and you're a slave. You don't have a choice. The fact that the IRS can do anything to you means that you're a slave. See, it's just a different kind of slavery, okay? They figured out they can make more money off of slaves if they let the slaves make some money. See? You think because you have a job and you have maybe even have a house or a car, but you're a slave to the payments, right? And you think that's freedom. And they make you think that's freedom. It's not. Now, freedom's where you don't have to answer to anybody. Unless you commit a severe crime and you're just so out of bounds with society. But if you are minding your business, and you are a decent person, law-abiding person, you should not have to do anything. All taxes should be voluntary. And if you don't pay them, you're simply not at liberty to use the services of the government. That's how it should be. And it's not like that. If you live in this country, you're forced to do everything by their rules unless you're, you know, from Mexico, but that's a whole nother secret little plan. They subsidize all those people and they protect those people because they want their slave society that do the grunt work that can't sue them, but they also want the people that make the money. So it's all about just maximizing profits. The white people will put up with this. The people from Central America, they can't deal with it anyway, but they're useful for working, so that's the way they divide it, and nobody fights against it, and it's just this maximizing profits kind of thing, and if you can't hack it as a white person, they just gradatively knock you down out of the system until you're basically one of the illegals. That's the way it is. That's America. That's the real America. Congress is a joke. They're all bribed. They're all puppets. Every one of them. Your state rep, your governor, president, the whole cabinet. Well, actually, the people in the Defense Department, those are actually real governmental leaders. They tell the president what to do. Everyone in the military is a slave of some kind. I mean, I think maybe the upper generals are in on it, the ownership aspect of it, but it's really... I had a friend that was a surveyor, and he told me something really interesting. He was on a surveying cruise, and there's all kinds of laws about when you're going to do cartography with regard to... The cartographers know who actually owns the land. They have access to the deeds of the land that's under the deeds. You have a deed to your house, right? But there's a deed to the property that the house is on, and they don't tell the homeowner that. Like if you dig a well in your yard, you are infringing on somebody else's property and you don't even know it. The secret owners of the United States. And they've owned the United States for 300 years. And they don't publish their names. You can only see their names if you are a surveyor. A unioned, really, really, really tested lead surveyor. Once in a while, those people they'll have a few too many beers and they'll tell their workers the truth. And that's really interesting. That's, as far as I can understand, at my age, as much as I've read about, that is the only way to see the names of the people that own the country. You won't get it in the Capitol building or by asking your senator. You will if you get on a surveying crew. And you get the lead surveyor with a big union card drunk. Or you kidnap him and torture him and tell him to tell you the truth. I'm not advising that. But I'm just saying that's what I know about it. And you'd be shocked who those people are. Or maybe you wouldn't. Most people would be. It makes a little sense. There aren't many of them. But they own everything. And they own you. Unless you do something about it.